What's up, guys? This is Shay coming at you with a new vlogging Monday. I know it's Tuesday. It is day after Labor Day. I took Labor Day off, but I decided I was gonna be back in September. I'm gonna be back in September, guys. If I don't make it, hit me up and just hit me over the head, and I will try to come back. So this one, I have to say, is I'm reflecting on, again, like the losses that we've taken as a nation the past couple of days, this past weekend, with Aretha and John McCain. Those were some wonderful people that were very active in our community, and one is a hero and the other is an icon, and it was a sad weekend for all of us. I actually sat through most of Aretha Franklin's funeral, and I sat through John McCain's funeral the next day, because I sat through most of Aretha Franklin's funeral while I was at work, and I figured I can't do John McCain like that and just not show up. The first time I ever heard of John McCain, I lived in Phoenix, and I'd heard about his tumor, his brain tumor that he had, and that was more than 18 years ago. And that man persevered 18 years later, and finally he's laid to rest. And my thoughts and prayers go out to the family. But my main issue, the main reason I'm actually bringing these thoughts out today, is because I was sitting in those funerals and I was reading a lot of the comments that the people were posting online over the funerals, and I know that the family isn't going to read it and stuff, but there were so many very disrespectful things said at the funerals. And now, here's the thing. These very public figures had certain beliefs. They were Christians. They wanted God involved somehow in their funeral and such. If you didn't agree with the fact that they were Christians, or the fact that God, you feel God was not real, do you really think it was a time and place to say, oh my gosh, God isn't real, y'all need to stop? I mean, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, nobody wants to hear your hate while we're sitting here trying to pay respect to somebody who has just passed. Like, that is so impolite and offensive. Like, why do people do that? Just to get attention? Like, people just stop doing that. Stop doing that. Because you know what? The family isn't reading it. You're not doing anything but annoying the people around you, and the people that you want to reach, you want to annoy, is actually not paying attention because they're too busy in their grief to pay attention to your petty hate. So just stop. Just stop. Nobody cares that you believe that God isn't real. Just like nobody cares that I believe that God is. I'm going to share what I'm going to share when I'm going to share it. But I'm not going to force it down your throat. I am a Christian, but I am not going to force that down your throat. I'm going to share my beliefs when I share my beliefs. It is my forum. It is my platform, and I will share it when it's my time. When it's your time, you can go ahead and share your non-believing self on your channel on your time. That is it. Don't go to somebody's funeral who is clearly very devout Christian and shout, God isn't real. He's not in heaven. She's not in heaven. I mean, come on. Come on. It is a time to share comfort with one another, not to make somebody distraught. And what somebody really needs to believe that their person is in heaven so that they can feel better inside. You're not providing comfort. You're not being very human at that moment when you're trying to share your miserable thoughts and opinions in that form. Another thing is how political it got, saying that John McCain wasn't a real Republican just because he disagreed with Trump, who, by the way, is not an actual Republican. He's a dictator. If you tell me anything, I come from Panama. We were under a threat of a dictator. United States of America came into Panama and forcibly took down this man that was threatening to become a dictator. And it started all just the same as with this dude here that you've elected. Because I sure as heck didn't vote for him. I'll tell you right now, I didn't vote for him. But the people who have elected this man have put a dictator in power. Because look at North Korea. Look at Venezuela. Look at Germany, old Germany with Adolf Hitler. And look at Stalin. They all started with attacking the media and freedom of speech. We cannot allow him to censor not our media, not our social media. We should be able to always speak our mind and not be afraid that the president's going to get mad and come to my house and try to take me out of it. I am an American citizen. I pay my taxes. I do my job. I don't need some white man in a power suit telling me that I can't have an opinion of my own because I'm black and because I'm female. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. So, and I know I'm saying, yeah, censor yourself, but this is a funeral. You're trying to pay respect on a person. You're going to say that John McCain was not a Republican and he was not a true American and where his things align. But there is a time and a place where you speak up. And somebody's funeral is not the time. It's so disrespectful. I was offended for the family. Like, you know that man had some serious standards and he voted his conscience always. And you're going to go within the form of his funeral and say that he was not a true American or not a true Republican. I mean, he had his politics clear. He knew exactly what he was doing and he voted and he used his brain, okay, when he voted. Not some pompous excuse. I wish people would use their brains more and not wait for somebody else to tell them how to use it. Not wait for somebody else to tell them what's fair and what isn't. Okay, that's it for my rant. I can't, because I will go on and on forever. But I'm so happy to be back. I hope you come back and see me again. I try not to make it ranty, but you know what? Sometimes this happens, and I went 8 minutes, a little bit too long. But anyway, come back and see me again on Wednesday for DIY Wednesday and Friday for some reading. So until next time, much love. Bye.